What's up, what's up, what's up? Got another Casty cast for you guys. And I'm gonna do a couple 2v2 SCW games. And I wanted to do this LMX Vol'jin. He is currently number 1 in the SCW 1 vs 1 rankings, and he's pretty high up in the 2 vs 2. So I want to do him. He's partnered up with Brother, so they got Protoss, and this should be recording in 1080. So let me know in the comments. Hopefully it is. And they're up against Fluff Daddy, who's actually a pretty good player, and he's on the Terran, and Zone, aka Kokanee. So I'm gonna do either 2 games or 3 games, depending on how I feel. I just got back from work, so 2 gateways for Jin, and this is also, I'm pretty sure this is Jose. So he is going with 3 gateways. Brother is going with 2, and I think he's gonna get maybe 2 more. Looks like he only has the minerals for 1, so he might get a forge now. They're gonna scout down, and let's see if I can change the colors. Yeah, so sometimes I can change the colors, sometimes I can't. Looks like a little misclick for, is this Fluff Daddy? Yeah, Fluff Daddy on the Terran over here. So building that a little bit out of position, and we'll see if they, I think they're just gonna try to cannon in the Terran and then go after Kokanee up here. So here's your pylon and the forge on the way. Couple zealots out, and gonna get some information. And yeah, I think this will be a pretty easy box in here. And you're gonna see this, Fluff Daddy gonna see this, and I think Kokanee's gonna get a choke right away. They're both in pretty far positions, both corner spots, but they're in pretty far positions. And let's see, here's a bunker coming from Fluff, and Kokanee gonna send in a Probodobe, build some cannons to help his partner out. Couple Zellies right here, but should be okay because he does have a cannon. Might take out some of these cannons right here though, so we'll see if Kokanee tries to take out some of these cannons right here. And gonna have to cancel the 1 cannon. Gonna micro back, and looks like Jose's gonna go with quick dragoons here. Sending a couple zealots over here. Here's your choke pylon, and this cannon's gonna finish up, so the Terran is gonna be pretty well boxed in here. Gonna send some of these zealots in and probably go after some Probodobes. So you build the pylon there, and another cannon coming down. This could get broken though, so we'll see if Kokanee and Fluff go after this and try to break that out. So gonna do a little micro action and gonna get rid of, so no choke is gonna be able to get made from Kokanee. So he's gonna build a couple cannons. I think there's 2 cannons on the way, and a couple fire bats right here. So we'll see if 3 medics or so get made from Fluff. But Kokanee has a decent amount of men. He's at 49 supply. Gonna move over his probes. And extra nexus coming from Brother here. Extra nexus from Jin. So they both have an extra nexus. These cannons are getting a little bit close to getting done, but I think Jin is going to take out that cannon right there. So do a nice job. A couple more zealots up here. And the tech for Jin is pretty fast. He's already got a citadel, already has a robotics facility. Triple nexus for Brother. All these players are really good players, so this will be fun to watch. Here's your double factory from Fluff Daddy. And a couple zealots going to sneak in here, and they're going to see that there is no gas for Kokanee, so they're going to know that they don't have to really worry about drops from him. And I think both Brother and Jin might go with, I think Brother's gonna go with a drop, or he's gonna go with zealot speed, and I'm pretty confident that Jin is going for a quick drop. So we will see what they do. Gonna take out this choke. Here's a couple zealots back here, but the cannon's gonna be fine, and there might be a full-on attack. Now they're not gonna cannon in Kokanee here. So, and here comes an engineering base, so don't really have to worry about that. Gonna make, I think this is Jin, pull back here, and wants to get this second box in right here in the middle, so they might be able to go for the Terran. Here's a cannon up here for the Terran by Kokanee, and the Zealot gonna get one kill right there. So gonna get that information right here. So Fluff Daddy sending this engineering bay over, getting that information. Here is his tank. He's getting siege. Has a starport on the way. Has an extra command center right here, and Templar archives coming from Brother. So looks like he's going Dragoons here. Here is a shuttle, and Brother telling his partner to watch out for a tank drop. The tech going to be pretty late from Kokanee right here, and he's going to have a nice big choke here. I think he'll probably build 4 or 5 more cannons. But now, if I'm not sure if he knows that that he's completely boxed in. So, and Brother telling his partner that Fluff Daddy always goes for tank drops, so get that drop defense, which looks like Brother is getting here. He's got 2 cannons here, 3 here, and here is, let's see, there's your Templar, and they can have a Templar drop at about 650 or so. So, scan coming down from Fluff Daddy, and let's see what Kokanee is up to. He's got a couple cannons around his main, and now it's just a matter of time. Couple Templars, so Brother gonna go with storms on the Terran. So I think they're gonna go after the Terran after they try to drop. We'll see if they try to drop the Terran or if they try to drop the Protoss. So here is your robotics facility, your Citadel Adun. Couple pylons on the side to see drops, and got some more cannons over here for tank drops. Couple Dragoons here. And I'm not completely sure what Jose is waiting for on his drop. He's going to go with 2 shuttles here, I think. So if one gets sniped out, the other one will have a Templar in it. And the supply is 109 for Jin, and Fluff Daddy, and his partner Brother at 99. And Kokanee at 95 and Fluff Daddy at 92. So not too much defense right here from Fluff Daddy. Does have a drop ship on the way, so it looks like he is going to go for a type of drop. Here's a triple 3 shuttles here. Templar in that one, Templar in each of these 3. So I like this technique coming from Jose here with this drop. It even has a Corsair to take out some of the damage right here. Going to drop Templars, get a decent amount of storms off, and I would say he killed about maybe 15 or so, maybe a little bit more than that, of the probes. So good job there by Jin. And a drop is getting made by Kokanee. I think that Brother might want to get a couple cannons over here. Here comes another drop from Jin. He's got 4 Templars in here. Just has 2 Dragoons, so he could get dropped. Here comes another scan. We get a couple cannons right here. Here comes that drop, and 4 Templars in here. So it's gonna be a massive drop, and going to get 3 storms off right there. And Kokanee gonna be down to 24 probe adobes. And here is your tank drop. No, it's SCV. So I think Fluff Daddy is gonna start building some turrets inside of Kokanee's base to help him out. Here's another drop. So I mean, Jose is just a monster at dropping here. Usually it's Brother that's dropping, but he's going for an all-out mass here, and he's going with all 3 of his upgrades. Here comes that drop. Let's see. He's got 3 Templars in this one, so just gonna keep laying on the drops. Gonna stack attack up to the corner, get a few more storms. Nice storm right there, and yeah, Kokanee is getting absolutely murked with the drops by Jose. Gonna build a factory in here, so gonna help out his partner by building a factory, and the Terran is basically completely boxed in. So we'll see if they go on the attack against the Protoss or if they go against the Terran. So I think they are gonna go against the Protoss. Kokanee is pretty low with his mineral. So, and another drop getting queued up right here. 2 Templars in there, and Brother gonna use this Expo. Yeah, that is Brother. So Here comes your attack. Kokanee gonna build a couple more cannons. No speed for brother. I think he forgot to get it. Yeah, I think he forgot to get speed. Maybe he didn't. But I think they're gonna bust through. Here's that drop right here. 2 Templars in here, sneaking this one right over the front. And Kokanee gonna pull his probes, but gonna probably storm right here. And gonna get a nice little storm off right there. Kokanee at 30 probes right now. And the Terran is gonna try to box out. These Templars are gonna do tons of work. Gonna storm these right here. If he sees it and uses them, they're completely busting in over here. So that's not looking good for Kokanee. And they're making a Protoss versus Terran. Protoss look pretty easy here. And here's a DT for Kokanee. So they're gonna need an observer. And gonna have to pull out. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. So that is gonna be the GG. So nice game right there. Jin and brother playing that one really nicely. Showing you how to play a Protoss versus a Protoss Terran. So we'll do this one next. And we'll see if this one's any good. So and yeah, see, sometimes it makes them all yellow in here, which kind of sucks. So now we just got to go by the colors. And we have Jin on the Zerg here. And he is partnered up with, I'm going to say Brown, but I'm not completely sure. Maybe JR Shark. Nope, JR Shark is not playing. So Pablo, we'll see. I don't really know the teams right here. So going to scout. I know that Savage is against Jin. These two are against each other. I didn't see who scouted here. I think it's going to be Pablo and Jin. So both players are going to go for a choke. And Pablo going to be in a good position to really get some drops off right here. And Protoss. So this is Sith Lord. He's on my channel. He's a good Protoss player. I don't know how 1 versus 1 Protoss player. I don't know how good his 2 versus 2 is. Going for an extra Nexus. Going to get this scout off right here on the hatchery. Going to see that Jin is on the Zerg. So it's 2 Protoss. You got Savage and Protoss, both on the Protoss here, versus Pablo on the Protoss and Jin on the Zerg. So 6 Zerglings getting queued up here. I think 2 Sunkens will get made, and a triple Nexus coming down from Protoss. So not going to really go with too much of a rush here. Here comes the Zealot in here, and going to try to get some information and maybe just go after some of the drones right here. So these Zerglings will be able to take care of this pretty easily. And we'll see if Jin takes this out and then goes for the attack on Savage here. So, gonna completely surround that Zelly right there. A couple Zealots coming in here on Savage. So, we'll see how he handles this. He only has 1 Zealot and 2 Zealots here. This one's getting queued up. Got sent rallied out. So, this is not gonna be good for Savage here. So, I think he's gonna lose at least 3 or 4. Gonna have to spread. 1 of his probes goes down. Not going to lose a second one just yet. Nice little clip action right here. So, but going to lose some mining time. And here goes another probe. So, at least 2 probes. Here comes your Zealots, or your Zerglings. And going to see exactly what Protoss is up to here. And going to try to maybe take out a couple probes. We're going to see that triple Nexus. So, that lets Jin and Pablo know that they can kind of macro up a lot. They don't really have to worry too much about getting attacked. A couple more Zealots coming in here, and Savage is going to get a cannon, getting his extra Nexus on the side right here, so he can get a lot of drop defense. A gas coming from Pablo, and here is a Forge for Protoss here. So, and we'll see what he goes with. So Jin going to get 2 more hatcheries. Going to take out a nice probe right there. Might get another one. And here are some Zellies coming in here from Pablo. Going to try to take out some probes if he can. Going to move the probes to the side. Doing a pretty nice job. I think he'll lose maybe 1 or 2. Loses 1 right there. And gonna lose a Zealot right there. Here's your, I'm guessing this is a Citadel Robotics. And here's a cannon, 2 cannons for Protoss. And we'll see. I think Jin might just go with 4 or 5, maybe even 6 extra hatcheries. He's got this completely walled off. Doesn't really have to worry about getting attacked too much. I'm even surprised he's going to get another sunken here, so we'll see. And we'll see what Protoss goes with. I think he's going to go with a ton of drops. They're going to go for the attack here, but don't think they will be able to bust through or get much done here. This is completely walled off. You got 3 sunkens. They're going to probably try to attack this, but by that time a lot of these are going to go back. A lot of these Zealots are going to die, or we'll see. This is going down pretty quickly, so I guess he's going to have to pull a few more up here. And going to try to take out the hatchery as well. So, but this is pretty nicely walled off. And here comes a counter attack from the Protoss Pablo. So this is going to be nice little counter attack and going to catch Savage completely off guard. And really nice job there by Pablo, taking out that cannon. Going to take out this cannon. A couple cannons back here going to help out. Going to make Savage have to stack attack, and he's going to lose a decent amount of his probes. He's only at 19 probes right now, so Protoss with the most probes right now because he went for that quick triple. Going to go after the main, and they might get the main. We'll see. It's going down pretty quickly, and I think he is going to lose the main here, so goodbye to the main. And unfortunately, he's going to have to get his minerals from here all the way over here. So Pablo doing a super nice job right there. Going to lose this little gateway from this right here, and I think he's probably going for drops. He's getting a quick Z speed. So here is your 5 macro hatcheries from Jin, and he's going to go right into Hydras, I think. So now Reaver drop getting queued up from Protoss. So we will see if he can, his triple can kind of carry this game. Here comes a Zealot to get some information on when this drop is going to happen. This will go down. I think Pablo might want to get a couple more cannons up here. We'll see. Just getting an extra Nexus now. And Hydras over here will stop any drops. So we'll see if Protoss is able to get this drop in. The one thing is he is known to hack before. We'll see if this is kind of weird with his drop. No, so this is going to get completely sniped out. So good job there. Going to get 1 shot off and take out 2 Hydras. So, and damage a few others. I don't think he hacks anymore, but he was known to hacking, so he's still a good player no matter what. Gonna get 3 cannons down here and getting an upgrade. Gonna box in the Zerg, and I think they're gonna try to go after the Protoss here. So I think he'll start getting drops and start dropping the Protoss. So we'll see. Sending some of these Zealots out. And unfortunate for Savage, if he does get dropped, it's going to be very easy to drop him. So, and an attack coming straight on Savage right here. So probably going to take out this Nexus. And a couple of Zealots coming over here. And I thought I saw a drop. Here's a drop, a Templar drop coming at 8 minutes from from Protoss. And if he can try to take out this Nexus as well, that'll be huge. This drop's going to sneak in here. And I don't think Pablo's going to be ready for this. He's at 31 probes, so let's see if he drops. 2 more going to stack and going to get stormed right there and drop all the way down to 12 probes. So absolutely getting obliterated. Couple DTs in here from Protoss, so smart move there. And looks like Jin might go with an Overlord drop of some sort. And here comes a drop coming from Protoss. They're going to try to sneak this one out right over the top. And this does look like it's kind of open, so he might get this drop off. And Jin at 58 drones. This drop is going to get off and go right down to 46. And another Templar is going to drop out of here, but not going to get the storm off. So only going to lose 12 of his drones there. These guys are getting pulled up. And Jin showing you his Zerg is actually really good as well. So Pablo has a couple DTs in here, no detection, and these are going to probably take out all of Savage's base here. So I think Protoss is just going to keep trying to drop and keep his partner in the game. Excuse me, I got a little burp. So here comes another droppity drop. And 2 Templars in here. So this will be an easy drop for Protoss here. And he might even be able to attack Pablo, which I think he might go for. And he's probably going to cannon this up a little bit more. Keep the Protoss, keep the Zerg completely boxed in here. Here's your drop coming from Jin. So showing you he is a beast. And losing all of his probes here. So I did miss that drop. And here is your drop coming from Jin here. So minor attack. We'll see if another drop comes onto the Zerg. We'll see if Protoss maybe tries to sneak it in down here. And these DTs are going to clean this out pretty nicely. I think that Pablo needs to go with a drop. Here's a drop coming from Jin, and he's going to try to kill the Protoss here. So he might be able to kill Savage here. And going to get a lot of Hydras out here, and they're going to go down pretty quickly though. So his partner going to send in some units, and here comes a big drop from Protoss here. And so that drop is not going to be too effective, and the hive is on the way for Jin. And here's a drop Templar in that one. And just 1 Templar, so only 1 Storm is really going to get off here, and not even going to get the Storm off. So good job there by Jin. I think he'll probably get a couple Scourges. Here's your Expo for Savage. And these DTs are still doing some work down here. Pablo is still trying to recover from those drops from Protoss. And Protoss queuing up another drop. Going to get another robotics facility. He'll probably get another 2 or 3. It might go right into an Arbiter. Here's a drop right here. And 2 Templars in here. Gonna try to snipe out the back one. Here's your Templar. Gonna get 1 Storm off and get a decent amount of kills. So a good amount of kills. Gonna leave the Zerg at 30 drones here. So here's your Greater Spire coming from Jin. And he'll probably go with Guardians. A couple cannons here and a drop coming from Jin, and gonna try to take out all of the Probodobes here. So good job there by Jin. But a lot of cannons in the middle here. So I think they can probably attack. I think Protoss can probably attack Pablo and try to kill him. So gonna try to sneak this drop over here. These Hydras are able to take out a lot of those Probodobes here. So here comes another drop, and gonna pull the probes, and gonna get a nice Storm, maybe about 8 or 9 kills right there. 7 kills. And gonna make these guys, try to make these guys into lurkers and probably burrow them and just hold position there. Protoss gonna build a lot of cannons for his partner, and we'll see if he goes after an attack on Pablo here, because Pablo is pretty broke. And let's see what Jin is up to. So Jin is 57 drones. And here comes your attack on Pablo. Gonna need some observers here. And these DTs did finish, and they're cleaning this out nicely. Here comes another drop from Protoss. Got 2 Templars in there. 2 Zealots. Gonna drop the 2 Zealots. Gonna snipe out the back one. So really nice job there by Jin. And not gonna get dropped. So here comes the attack though. And this Overlord gonna scout out, looking for an Expo, which the Expo is down here. So Savage is gonna start coming back. I think, is this anything? No, just an, so nothing right there. And we'll see if here comes another drop. I'm gonna try to sneak this one over the top or bottom right, I think, or he might just sneak it up. So we'll see. A lot more cannons coming from Protoss. He's just slowly trying to attack Pablo here. Here comes that drop. Gonna go right into those Hydras and the Mutas, so not gonna be able to get that drop off. And yeah, gonna be working with 3 robotics facilities. Here's that Overlord gonna see the Expo, and I think Savage is gonna have to get a couple cannons over here to so he doesn't get dropped or anything by Pablo. And Pablo really hasn't dropped, so he's going to start dropping soon. He's getting a Citadel, another Citadel. I think he doesn't realize that he has a Citadel and a Templar Archives here. So, here's your Mutas. We'll see if... Going to sneak these through the middle. And 201 upgrades for Protoss. Going to probably try to start making Guardians. Jin's going to do that. So here's your Guardians getting made. And the Guardians are going to be able to take this out pretty easily. And I'm going to probably make these all into Spore Colonies and maybe 1 or 2 Sunkens. I'm guessing Protoss is getting a drop queued up. Yeah, it looks like it's down here. So, but it's going to go right into these. Hydra's going to have to drop. And going to snipe out that back one I saw. Really nice job there by Jin. So able to snipe out that back shuttle and get the shuttle with the Templars in it. So here's your Guardian. So is Pablo going to be pretty safe? And looks like Savage is going to go with... He's not going to get Dragoon range, so he might be going with some type of Corsairs. Yeah, going to go with Corsairs to defend against the Guardians. Here's a drop, and oh, if he would have dropped, he would have got that off. So he would have dropped Jin pretty hard right there. So Protoss just trying to carry this while he can. And here's your Guardians going to slowly take out this Nexus as well as these cannons right here. So we're going to go right after the Nexus here. So, and here's a couple more Guardians coming from Jin. And yeah, Pablo just going to be completely walled off. There goes that Nexus. And we'll see if Pablo tries to maybe drop Savage over here. So looks like Savage is going to completely take a different base. And here is a Storm on Pablo. Going to get one Templar out. And nice little dodge there from Pablo. So not going to lose any of his probes. Big attack coming from Protoss here. 202 upgrades. Going to use these Guardians to help out. Might use these Templars to storm. And here are a couple Corsairs getting made. So they'll help against the Guardians. And another big drop, I think, getting made. So we'll see if a Defiler... I don't see a Defiler mount. There it is. So, but no Defiler or anything going to be in here. So we'll see if Jin tries to drop Savage here. Here comes another drop, though. Going to get a nice storm off right here for sure. So going to take out all of Jin's drones right there. So nice little drop there by Protoss. And trying to bust through Pablo here. I think that Savage needs to kind of go with some drops as well. Looks like he might even go for carriers of some sort. But... And this Lurker is doing some damage right here. So going to take out these Probodubs. At least one, I think. No, so they're going to miss right there. So comes another droppity drop right here. So Protoss is going to keep dropping. And some more Corsairs on the way. And Pablo going to try to drop it. This is completely boxed out. And I think this big drop is still getting made by Jin here. So a lot of Hydras in here. Not sure if he waited for the Defiler. I'm going to take that out. But here's the real drop by Protoss. And going to get this one off. And get all of the drones right there. Ooh, he only got the one side. So he got the wrong side of Jin's drones right there. Here's a drop inside the middle of Protoss's base. So might be able to take out some of these Dragoons. At least 14 to 16, I think, Hydra's in here. So might be able to do some damage. Here comes a drop from Pablo. And gonna not be able to get that drop off. So good job stopping that drop. And some Guardians getting made from Jin. So might just send those Guardians over here. And he's going to probably have to get some Devourers. Here's your... Because there's a decent amount of Corsairs here. And Pablo completely back in the game here. He's got 104 probes. He's got a lot of cannons. And I think maybe another drop going to get made here. Here comes a drop from Protoss. And he might try to drop Pablo. I'm not completely sure. Gonna make this into a lair. And look at all these Corsairs. Here comes the droppity drop right down the middle. And might get this one off pretty easily. There's your Templar. And he is going to get it off, but a nice little dodge there by Jin. So really dodging that one pretty nicely. But Jin going to lose all of his Guardians here. Here comes another drop from Pablo. So Pablo doing a pretty good job now that he's been dropping. He just needs to land a couple. Savage using all of his Corsairs to take out a lot of the Overlords here. And here this drop going to try to sneak in. And if he does get this drop off, this is going to be huge. Not moving any of his probes. I think he's microing the Corsairs over there. Now finally going to move them. And if he gets a nice storm off right here, going to get some kills, but still 118 probes for Savage here. So looks like he's getting scouts now. So I think that's a good plan. Look at all these spore colonies for Jin here. He's got the Devourers as well. And they're going to try to keep dropping the Zerg and try to bust the Zerg, and it looks like they might be able to, but the Guardians will slowly get used right here. And a couple more cannons coming, completely boxing in red here, and red's going to just start going on the offensive. He's basically maxed out. And let's see if he's getting upgrades. Has one upgrade on his attack. Jin has one upgrades, has one upgrade on his carapace. You use these Guardians right here. There's another drop from Pablo. And yeah, trying to take out the Zerg here, so slowly working in here. And Protoss at 20k, so he can get rid of some of his probes. He has 101 probes. Jin at 105 drones. Here comes another drop. Gonna try to sneak this one right over the top. And gonna get sniped out nicely there by by Jin. And here comes another drop, and this will actually be beneficial for Brown if he wants his probes to get smashed here. So that's okay for him. Lost all of his probes, but he's got 20k, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. And trying to break in here. Pablo gonna start breaking out over here. And look at all of these probes. 137 probes for Savage. Doesn't need that many probes. And Jin gonna start trying to bust out here. Let's see if he's got any defilers. I think he'll probably start trying to use a defiler. And here are your scouts from Savage. And they're going to go down pretty quickly with the no upgrades. They got 2 upgrades, so even with the upgrades, they are going down pretty quickly. And Jin is going to slowly bust out here, and so is his partner going to slowly bust out here. And Protoss is not really making many units here. Doesn't have enough gateways to keep producing units. Has only about 15 or so gateways. And looks like Jin is busting out here. And so is his partner. Pablo going to get rid of some of his probes. And 2 upgrades now for Jin here. So going to keep working out here with the... And there's your swarm as well. So I think they might have... Here comes another drop on Brown here. And Protoss is going to leave before he gets dropped. And looks like this one's going to go to Jin. Jin and Pablo. So, and I'll do one more. I think I have one. I'll do that other one later, but I think we got Hydra and Coke in this one. So we got, let's get that unvisioned, and I might have had those guys visioned in that last one. And Breaks is going to be unvisioned. So we have Legend Hydra on the Zerg. We got Zone on the Protoss right here. Let's see if it lets me. It's going to just turn them all yellow. I think that's because there are observers. It just doesn't let you. And then you got Pro Beats on the Protoss. So we got Protoss versus Riddick, who is on the Protoss right here, and Hydra on the Zerg. So PP versus PZ. And both Riddick in a corner spot and Hydra in a corner spot. So they are going to go with a choke, I think. So I think we'll probably see some cannons come from Riddick here. So, and usually Hydra likes to go with, he usually likes to save up about 6 larvae and use this larva and get 8 Zerglings, but it doesn't look like he's doing that this game. So I think he's going to go with another hatchery here. And I haven't really seen Hydra play too much lately, so I don't know if he's just not been playing as much or just not playing as much SCW. So going to get the scout off on the Zerg here. And sending 2 drones down here. Not going to get that trip or that extra hatchery here, so sending 3 of these guys here. And Pro Beat's going to get the scout on on Riddick here. And here comes a Zelly right here. I'm going to try to take out this Creep County / Sunken County. And here's 6 Zerglings, so Hydra is going to be completely fine here. This should be almost done, so he will be completely fine. And here comes a Nexus getting made from Beats here. So now I think they're just going to go into more of a mass. Looks like Kokanee is going to go with a quick drop of some sort. Getting a Cyber. And Hydra going to start sending out some of his Zerglings. Probably get some information. And really D'ing up a lot right here. So kind of worried about getting fully attacked here. So not surprised if that he didn't just build a chamber right here. And then keep about 4 or 5 Sunkens here instead of getting 7 or so. Looks like 6, I guess. But gonna do some micro action right here. Here's a triple for Pro Beats, and I think Kokanee is gonna go with a mass, while Pro Beats goes with the triple into. Yeah, Kokanee is gonna go with a drop. My bad. So Kokanee is gonna go with a drop, and then Pro Beats is gonna go with the triple into a mass, and a triple coming from Riddick here. So he is gonna go with probably a mass. I think he is supply stuck a little bit, not making any probes at the moment. So Hydra gonna start, probably gonna get another hatchery. Looks like he's getting gas right now. We'll see if he goes with maybe 2 or 3 hatcheries. Still microing these guys, playing at 300 APM like a boss that he is. Extra Nexus right here, and here is a pylon right here. Looks like they might try to block in the Protoss, so, and maybe try to push Hydra. So we'll see if that's what their plan is. We'll see if Hydra maybe goes for lurkers or if he goes for mutas. Still doing some work with these Zerglings. So this guy's got 2 kills, and here is your triple. So Pro Beat's gonna be slowly beasting up his economy. Triple getting done for Riddick here, and he's got 4 gateways. Getting that cyber. There's your forge, and here is your robotics facility. So I think Hydra and Riddick saw that, so they know. Here's your robotics support bay, citadel of a dune, and a couple cannons getting made here. No cannons getting made here just yet from Kokanee. A couple of Zellies over here, so I think he's going to try to drop some Zellies inside of Coke's base, or inside of Hydra's base. Coke's going to do that. And it's going to get spotted out by this Overlord. And this Zergling going to get some more information. Going to see that shuttle flying away. And I think, yeah, Hydra going to build some sunken colonies inside of his base, because he knows that's what Kokanee is going to be going for. And Pro Beat's not completely messing up too big just yet. So I think his economy is going to start busting through soon. Picking up 4 Zellies. There is a Hydra here. Can drop them. Pick up another 4, drop them, and maybe go back for the Reaver. We'll see. Gonna probably get speed pretty soon. And I think Hydra's gonna be okay right here. He's got all these sunken colonies. Got a decent amount of Hydras. But Kokanee gonna keep sending in the Zealots. And Riddick is gonna play this one pretty defensively, getting a lot of drop defense. Cannons on all over. And here is your cyber getting the range, and 2 more, actually just 1 more forge and a citadel. So I'm gonna just start completely building out his base. And zone Kokanee telling his partner to cannon in the Zerg more, so I think they're gonna try to just go after the Protoss now. So we'll see if that's what their plan is. Here is your Templar archives getting storm upgraded. A couple Templars getting made. So 2 Templars, and this drop will be about 715. And he might be able to use both of these shuttles. We'll see if that's what he does. And let's see if Dragoons are getting made. Yeah, Dragoons are getting made by Pro Beats here. He's going to start building up his base and get a lot of gateways, I am guessing. So here is that a Reaver drop from Coke, and then I think he's going to have a Templar drop. So I'm going to try to sneak it in here, but I don't think he will be able to get that drop off. And Hydra going to be getting his lair. He's got pretty good drop defense here. Gonna build some more Sunkens. Here's that drop though, and this is gonna be bad news for Riddick here. This is gonna be able to keep this Reaver in here all day. That's why you always want to get cannons around your main, so they can't just keep picking up the Reaver and putting it in your base and leaving it there and killing all of your probes, not allowing you to mine. So he's gonna have to get a couple Dragoons, but I don't even think he has the money to get Dragoons. He is getting 2 right here, three Dragoons. He's going to have to wait for those Dragoons. And during that time, Beats is going to be completely maxing out. So, and we'll see if another drop looks like it's getting queued up. So we'll see if Zone tries to, I think he might just try to sneak this in here. He's going to know that all the probes are right here. And he's probably just going to storm this right here. Ooh, it did get sniped out though. So not going to be able to get that drop off. That Reaver's still in here. These Dragoons just finished, but they're rallied upwards, so not going to be able to get that off. Going to take out, going to try to go after the probes right here. And dropping the Reaver a little bit early. And there is 1 shot, and going to get maybe 1 more shot off. But not going to be able to get too much done. So, but that really hurt Riddick. Look at his supply, 49 supply. So, and they're going to completely box in Hydra here, and looks like they are going to go after the attack. Pro Beats basically maxed out at 9 minutes, and that's what happens when you go with a full-on triple early on. He's got a huge mass here, and while they attack the Protoss, I think they are going to go, I think Kokanee is going to go with a drop here, and no drops coming from Riddick, so this is not looking good for Riddick and Hydra. So here's a queen here for Hydra. He's getting his hive on the way. And the drop is going to get, going to get a few kills right there. Actually got a decent amount. So let's see. I think we can, 18 kills right there. So Riddick is not looking good at all. And might even be able to get another storm off right here. This guy has the, almost able to get that off. And Pro Beats will probably have one upgrades pretty soon. Yeah, 101 upgrades pretty soon. Hydra looks like he's going to be getting Guardians, and that's like the only way he's going to be able to break out here. Comes another drop from Coke. And yeah, it's going to slowly bust in here. And there's the 101. It should be done any second now. And trying to sneak this drop in, and not going to be able to get it done. So here's your Mutas to try to help out his partner. Probably try to make these into Guardians down here. But the choke is already busted through. He's actually just going to go for the attack here because his partner is completely dying here. So not looking good for Hydra and Riddick. Gonna move these guys back. I think Hydra probably going to try to make these into Guardians pretty soon, but Pro Beats is going to keep massing up here. And I'm sure another drop is going to be coming right down the front right here. And here, yeah, here it is. So, going to try to get this drop right in. Hydra going to try to snipe it out, take out one of the Templars, but going to lose all of the probes right there. And I think that's going to be pretty GG pretty soon for Riddick here. 101 upgrades for Pro Beats, and Hydra pretty big, but his partner is basically dead here. So comes another storm, gonna take out all of these probes and gonna get a nice storm on the Guardians here. So Gonna build some more in the middle. 3 robotics here from Kokanee. Guardians are not gonna be able to save the day here. Building some cannons inside of Riddick's base, and I think a big drop is gonna come from Kokanee on Hydra here. Yeah, just not looking good. So here's the big drop. Here's that drop. Trying to sneak it in. Nice little green stuff right there from Hydra. He's still going to try to sneak this drop in. It does have the drop in there. There's the one Templar. There's the second one. Is he going to get the storm off? He is going to get the storm off. And going to get a nice little storm off on Hydra right there. Even though he used the green stuff, he was still able to get the drop off. So, good job there by Cokes. Going to make some more Guardians here. And now it's basically a 1 versus 2 Hydra versus 2 Protoss, and both Protoss are pretty big. So here's an Arbiter Tribunal for Pro Beats here, and he is maxed out. So is Kokanee, and we'll see if another drop gets made. And Hydra gonna start probably trying to take out the front here. Use some swarm. Try to bust out the front. Here's another couple Corsairs. And here's a drop. So we'll see if Hydra tries to bust out. But I don't see him winning a 2 or 1 versus 2. So he's good, but 1 versus 2 is extremely hard. Here's your swarm. And gonna swarm, take this out, but another drop is right here. So, and all the cannons on the sides are gonna be completely boxed in here. And we'll see if this drop comes a drop from Pro Beats. And this one's gonna be in the corner. Gonna drop right here. Guardian is gonna be able to. Ooh, nice storm right there. Gonna take out all of the drones of Hydra, and Hydra gonna call the GG. So nice game right there. That's gonna be the last one I'm gonna do for today. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Peace.